Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just gone up to Bitcoin. Big of the CoinsKid crew. So we're currently trading at 67951 for Bitcoin, up 2.6% in the last 24 hours. So I still think that this week could be a little bit rocky with the setups I'm looking at in some of these charts, basically. I think that this is a C wave that we've been in. And I think that what happened last week, we had a B wave high on that bull trap, basically, of a dump moon. I'll go through this with you. So I was looking at a dump moon having some effects on this crypto market. Initially, on the Monday, I got loads of negative replies and comments in some of the videos and tweets right there that it didn't. You know, dump moons had no effect, but actually it actually has, because I think what we've seen is a B wave bull trap, in a regular high, and right now we are actually in the C wave, and the dump moon was, telling us that. And this is something I did relay to you for many sort of days leading up to that dump moon. Just be cautious here, don't necessarily buy big green candles because you're going to get big red dildos. So I think we are in a C wave of the correction, and like I've always said to you, the C wave is optimal entry point in this crypto market. So basically what I'm looking at this week could be a little bit more bloody, bit more drawdown, sort of bottoming structures across the market right there, a little bit more of a drawdown, possibly another little low to shake people out, and then boom, we start to come up, coupled with the pump moon, which is coming on Monday. So basically we'll take a look at that in a moment, but what I've created here is the CKR indicator, the CoinsKid rated. It's currently sitting at 68 for the crypto bull market for Bitcoin. Now this is a really important metric that I've created. It's called AI because it does use ChatGPT. It's a model that I've created that I've thrown so much data at it, price structure, everything I can find. I've thrown AI, and again it's given me a score basically. So it's telling us at 59 right now, we're halfway basically to the blow of top, to the big 100 overcooked, everything's overextended, get the hell out scenario. So this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the data, not emotion, and I've took AI as a primary target for this metric because again that is data, isn't it? Not emotion, it's not human basically. So this is the score that it gives us at the moment with this particular bull run for Bitcoin. We're sitting at 59. So in respect of that particular data, we're pretty much halfway, aren't we? So we're doing incredibly well. Equally, we've got the EMA, which I think is really important. Now the EMA is something I did relay to you way back in January of 2023, the whole way down in that C wave. I did say to you that I think that as soon as we get that close above a 20-week EMA, boom, you'll see an impulsive move right there for Bitcoin, and we have an all-time high. So far so good. We're doing incredibly well against the herd mentality. Bitcoin has made new all-time highs before the halving. Like I said to you, I don't think the halving has an effect. So I think we could potentially be in the blow off top phase right now, but I'm looking for the invalidation. I don't necessarily see it just yet. I'm looking for more confluence in many other charts for that invalidation as well, but until I start to see that, I do think the projection for Bitcoin here is a pause moment before the major move to the upside. And I did go through this with you in so many videos. So we're doing incredibly well. 68. I'm looking for this to get really overheated as well as all these other indicators just there before my exit strategy right there, unless the price action tells me otherwise. So it's really important. Obviously price action over everything, please remember that, because obviously it can change on a dime and then the data is obsolete, but with price action is the boss. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin price action right now to see what we can see. Okay, looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame, I'm looking at a couple of scenarios here. I do think Bitcoin's bullish, but I'm looking for the bottom of the correction, and there's a couple of scenarios that I'm going through right now. Obviously we're looking at a C wave, 1 2 3 4 5. That could possibly be the bottom of the C wave right now, and right now we're looking to come back up and break out. So the confirmation of that bottom will be from this point taking out that resistance point. So if you are long, or you're in any positions right now, that is a massive level of support for you, a stop basically. So I won't entertain that at the moment till I start to see more confluence in other charts that sort of validates that is the bottom for me. I'm looking at a chart primarily. I'm looking at Chainlink, and I posted this setup in the Discord for the CoinsKid crew, but I think that Chainlink has been in a regular correction. I'm looking for the bottom of Chainlink, and I think that Chainlink will give the game away. So I think that we have been in a regular correction for Bitcoin and XRP, and obviously Chainlink as well. I think some of the coins have been in zigzag corrections, but at this point here we've got a correction that began for Chainlink. We've got a 3-wave correction down, we've got a 3-wave correction coming back up. So I think that was the A, that was the B, and right now this is C-wave rearing its ugly head for Chainlink. So we've got a 1, this is a 2, I think we've been in a 3, this is a 4, and this is a 5. So the fact that Chainlink's not putting 5 waves just yet of the potential C wave correction right there is sort of adding confidence to the fire that I don't necessarily think that this correction's in for Bitcoin. So I do have some targets for Chainlink. I'll try and get a video out for you, but so far absolutely crushing that on Chainlink. We're running to 0618, my minimal target right there, where I did expect a big correction, and right now we're getting that correction. So I think we are on a C wave for Chainlink, and equally Bitcoin and XRP. The confluence in other charts that I do drag in for the CoinsKid crew right there. So I think this is a C wave. From this point here, this has been an A, this has been a B, and this has been a C. So So we've got an irregular ABC just here, which is a 3-wave corrective pattern, and then here we're putting this overlapping zigzaggy waves, which in my opinion is corrective. So this was a B wave coming back up, okay? So there's your A, there's your B, and right now it's your C wave. So typically what I do look for in C waves is 5 waves. So we do have 5 waves there. If you take a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at this point we've got a beautiful little counter move, basically a 5-wave counter. So we've got the 5 waves down. Look at that, lower lows in the price action and then higher lows in the RSI. Lovely little 5-wave counter. Jump into some spot positions or long positions, whatever. Your pivot point is your stop loss. Look at that, and you're rolling it back up. So what I'm looking for right now to complete and tell us that the correction's over here, I obviously need to see more confluence in other charts, XRP, Chainlink, VChain, Cardano, that I do still think are caught in the C wave corrections. It doesn't make me a permeable, whatever. I'm just riding the waves with you. So obviously, if they are still caught in their C waves and they're not necessarily completed them just yet, that would indicate to me that, you know, Bitcoin obviously is as well, because obviously we need to see Bitcoin going down to drag them down. So I'm always trying to find confluence in many of the charts. So what I'm looking at right now, so this is an A, this is a B, and I think this is a C wave. It's only offering opportunity. So I think the first leg of the C wave could actually be done here for Bitcoin. I'm looking at this, okay, so we've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could simply be a 1. Right now you're having a corrective wave coming back up, which is a 2. Then the big 3. The massive 3. It's going to be a complete flush out. It will take out that pivot point there. Everyone will get super bearish. Oh no, it's going to 0. Then we'll have a 4, 5, and we'll look for a bullish divergence towards the end of the week, leading to next week. Basically a week today, this vertical green line is the next pump moon. So it's sort of, you know, marrying up so far like an absolute boss. If this is a C wave, we've got some kind of 1, 2, big 3, flush out. Oh no, it's going to 0, 4, 5. So for me, I'm just kicking back, relaxing. I need to see more data. I need to see more structure. I need to see more confluence in the charts for my analysis of going long at this position for Bitcoin. Obviously, my spot bags are absolutely gleaming in the sun, as you're fully aware. We've been buying Bitcoin for many years right now. We're doing incredibly well. But right now, I'm just looking for the completion of this C wave. I do think it's a C wave. Once it's done, I will try and deliver that message to you at optimal entry point. At that point, we'll think about jumping into some more long positions for Bitcoin, okay, going forward. The invalidation of it in the short term is obviously busting a move. This would be your bottom right now. So if you are entertaining any longs, this is really simple stop loss right now. But for me, I'm not. I need to see more confluence in other charts of the bottom signature right there. And I don't necessarily think we've had the big flush out, the big sort of reset, you know, the shakeout right now to just shake out the weekends before the big vertical. So typically what we do see in C waves is 5 waves. Once this is complete, of a potential 5-wave correction like this, the 1, the 2, the big flush 3, 4, 5. Once we have that, with bullish divergence, I'll start to feel more confident about the 5-wave counter on the macro for the big long position, you know, the vertical in the charts right there, and a continuation of this parabolic blow off top for Bitcoin. Because remember, you know, when Bitcoin has these parabolic moves, it comes back for the big push to the upside, like a big catapult. You know, what goes up must come down. Greater you retrace, the greater the impulsive pace. Remember that. So we can use Fibonacci to try and find some minimal targets. So I will be looking at a low back zone on 1.272 at 55649. If we take out this pivot point just there, this next wave down will be a 3, then a 4 retracement, then a final 5th wave. I'm looking at these buyback zones down here, the 1.272 at 55649. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Now remember, you can go long, you can go short, but at the minute I'm going to entertain a short. If we start to see a breakdown below this pivot point low that we put in yesterday, I'll actually jump into a short and ride it all the way down for the 3rd wave, and I'll just remain in it until we get down there in 5 waves. Really simple technical analysis, okay? Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on Bitcoin. Bye-bye.